How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back to yet another review. A little bit of crowler time, a little Wallenpaupack Brewing Company crowler time in the form of their smoked Doppelbock. That's what I'm talking about, smoking on water. Never had this before. The fine young gentleman, CJ, up there dropped this off actually at my work when I was going in one day and kind of hooked me up with this. Thanks very much, brother. And yeah, I've been up there and a bit of moving, getting married, doing all that kind of fun stuff. So I've been pretty busy. So I'm super appreciative. Let's dive into it. Yeah, smoking water, crowler, Wallenpaupack Brewing, done and done. Let's give this a pour. See what she's got. The infamous awesome crowler pour. Oh, I kind of nailed that, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, the head's going to be gigantic, but I'm more worried about kind of getting beer everywhere. So, yeah. Now, I have high hopes for this for a couple different reasons. I like what Wallenpaupack does. They do mighty fine beers, but at the same time, they do a lot of traditional styles like box and things like that quite well. But CJ also has worked at a couple really nice traditional breweries, Fegley's and Trogs. So they definitely know what they're doing when it comes around beers like this. Two fingers, malted malt, ball colored head, infinite creaminess, kind of pretty uniform bubbles from small to medium, except the drips and drabs of gigantic ones that you see kind of deep into the beer. And she's got a rich, malty red mahogany body to her. Very clear, not too much haze to her. So, see what the nose has. Yeah, dude, that's beef jerky right there. You're getting nice, rich caramel malts, but you're also getting this nice kind of smokiness, Rush beer kind of smokiness, to where you're getting that kind of beef jerkiness, a nice savoriness to it. Yeah, it's sweet and savory at the same time. I kind of dig it. I don't get down with super big malty beers, but there's enough sweetness, much like with hops, there's enough sweetness kind of bounce off that smokiness. She smells nice. She smells pretty. I can get down with her. So, let's dive in, see what she's got. That's pretty tasty. The smoke was a little bit bigger than a kind of a malty, kind of bready caramel component in the Bock. It flips the script in the taste. That's perfectly awesome for me. I like that kind of big pop in the nose of that smokiness. When you still get it in the taste, it's not nearly as big, so it makes it an infinitely drinkable beer, which is kind of dangerous that it's 8%. Really nice mouthfeel. Looking at it, how clear it is, you'd be like, I don't know, it might come off a little bit thin, but it's got a nice mouthfeel. Sure, in a perfect world, it would have that super kind of hazy, bready thing that you get in your Celebrators of the world and some of the Doppelbocks I really kind of freak out over, but it looks aside, just drinking the beer, it's quite nice. Taste works for me. It's not overly complicated of a beer. It's got a nice smoke component. Bigger in the nose than it is in the taste, but it's still there in the taste. That kind of bready carameliness. It's a little bit smaller than that smokiness in the nose. Flip the script goes a little bit bigger than the smoke in the taste. And they just kind of balance and check each other off in a really cool fucking way. This is delicious stuff. These are beers that I don't drink that much anymore. You know, I'm drinking these hazy beers or these big, huge stouts and stuff like that. So when I get these, I kind of forget how much I love them. And an added smoke component, which you don't see a lot, or at least I don't see a lot, in a Doppelbock, in these kind of bocks, to me, just makes it that much tastier. In the nose, honestly, it's straight up beef jerky in the nose, and in a good way. Usually kind of a little bit of turn-off for me sometimes when it comes to kind of smoke beers, but it works for me in this one. Super tasty stuff. So let's talk about it. It's one of the better bocks that I've had as of late. It's going to default to yes, but I think if I've had a few, I would say yes anyway. It's not a beer that I've been drinking a ton of, even though I like them, but it's pretty damn tasty stuff. Clean, well-made, tasty beer. Value and availability, don't know. It was given to me. But they're crowlers, you know, probably anywhere between $8 to $15. So it's market value, and leave you with if you like what we like this. If you like Doppelbocks, if you like some of the kings of Doppelbocks, and I mean the ones that are really kind of robust, not your Salvatore Pollinator stuff like that. I'm talking about your Troganator. I'm talking about your Celebrator. I'm talking about your St. Adams Doppelbock, your Emelisse Doppelbock, beers like that. If you like those, but you also like a little bit of smoke beer in your life, and you like that kind of beef jerky Rush beer nose, but not so much in the taste. You're going to get all that here in a really tight and tidy package. So there you go. Another review in the books. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers in the Google. If you want to check me out in the social medias. Beer Massive. MASSIF. Into the Google if you want to check me out doing the podcast. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice Doppelbock right now. Smoked one at that. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.